And if you still think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm invincible. Okay, that was very corny, but that has gotta be one of the best introductions to a new season. I was sitting there, I was shooketh. I was like, Mark is evil, but obviously that was too good to be true. Mark was, in fact, not evil. That was alternative Mike. Mike? Oh, Mark. Invincible Season 2, Part 1, maybe? I don't know. The first half of Invincible Season 2 is fully out now. It's been out for like 2 weeks, but let's act like I'm on time for once in my life. Now, Season 2 is very interesting. I will try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, not because I'm some... Actually, I don't know why I'm keeping it spoiler-free, but I'm gonna try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, but just in case, there might be Invincible Season 2 up to episode 4, spoilers ahead. I'm gonna cover... Okay, there are 3 main things I want to cover in this video, and so I'm gonna just get right into it. Okay, oh, focus. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the multiverse. Oh my, I just want to watch one show without a multiverse, please. I feel like everything that's coming out nowadays, whenever they're running out of ideas, oh, open a portal to an alternate dimension. Like, come on, please. You know what I'd do if they introduced the multiverse to One Piece? Okay, they're never gonna do that. But you know what I'd do? Oh, I would drop the show. I actually would know. That would be kind of gassed. Seeing an alternate Luffy. Whatever. But still, I am so tired. Like, but you know, everything superhero related nowadays just needs a multiverse. All that's left is for the boys to have a multiverse, for them to jump through dimensions. I'm so sick of it. I don't want to see it anymore. But yeah, in a lot of shows, they integrate the multiverse very well. But I actually think I'm not gonna like it in Invincible. Now, I don't actually know how much of the story it takes up. Maybe it's not a major part. But I legitimately feel like the story could have started and ended, and it could have been a perfect masterpiece without the use of the multiverse, without jumping dimensions. They never needed that. That was never needed. That was... The show was never going stale. The characters were never going stale. The storyline wasn't getting stale, wasn't like reaching its end. They did not need a multiverse, but whatever, I'm gonna stop yapping about that. Second of all, animation. All I gotta say is, damn, like they do not work the MAPPA animators hard enough. You know, I thought MAPPA animation was crazy with Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I forgot everything else they made, but they practically make everything. Think of any show, they make it. Apart from like every good show. No, I'm kidding. Like, you know, I thought MAPPA were the goated animated studio right now. That's where it's all at. But we were lied to. It's clearly whoever animated Invincible. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm being sarcastic. I understand why in season 1 the animation was okay. It wasn't bad. Like, the animation was never bad, but it was okay. It was nothing impressive. Like, nobody watched Invincible for the animation. But how did it get worse in season 2? They had quintupled the budget. How did it get worse? What could they have possibly done to have worse animation? And my chair is broken again, man. Guys, if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe so that I can afford a new chair. Okay, it's very strange because, you know, you'd have like, you know that scene where Invincible or like Mark, he stood over like the big crater that his dad created with his head. Okay, like he went back to the place where his dad, where Omni Man beat him up. And it looked so beautiful with the sunset on his face and whatever. It looked really nice. It looked so promising. And then the next episode with the fishman. What was I looking? I don't even know what to say. Like, the animation was just really bad. You know, a scene that was actually very beautiful was Omni Man flying through space. You know, trying to kill himself in the black hole. That was very beautiful. But I just don't... Oh my god, I hate my chin. I'm not gonna hit it. I am not using that chair anymore. Okay, I know it looks like I'm sitting on the ground, but I promise you I'm not. So yeah, overall, the animation wasn't actually bad. Like, I was exaggerating. It wasn't worse than season 1. It was probably a bit better, but actually I wouldn't say it's better. It was just the same. It felt like it was season 1 again. And I think they really need to, actually, it was definitely worse than season 1. What did they do to the animation? Why did it look like, there were certain scenes that were very beautiful, way better than season 1. But then there were other ones that was just, I could have drawn that, man. Okay, I couldn't have, but like, why would they just put a bit more time and effort? Like the way they're animating, you'd think it's like a weekly show. They had, when was it? Since 2021 or 2020, they had 2 or 3 years to cook. They had 2 or 3 years to animate, and they still delivered this. For 2 or 3 years, 2 to 3 years of animation. This is not what we should be receiving. We should be receiving gold. How do weekly animes have better animation than this? Anyways, whatever. Now another situation that was severely overlooked. Spoilers, by the way, this is where the spoilers start. Why is Omni Man with a bug? And I understand that bugs age and they die within a year or whatever. He has a child with a 9-month-old bug. And a lot of the times when they try to justify it, they try to make the creature, in this case the bug, look... How do I say this without sounding weird? They try to sort of make it look human-like, or... You know, kind of appealing to the human eye. It was just a bug. It was just an overgrown bug. It was disgusting. Like, there's no hear me out. His new wife is an actual oversized insect. Anyways, I know what ends up happening there with, is it Oliver? Is that his name? And I know he ends up fighting with Invincible later and they become good friends. I think, I don't know. I've just seen photos of them together, like fighting. Not each other, fighting together. Together, like back to back, fighting other people. Okay, you guys get what I'm saying. In conclusion, I'd give episode 1 8.5 out of 10. Episode 2, maybe a 7 out of 10 if they're lucky. 6.8. Episode 3, wait, which one was episode 3? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Wait, this is exactly what I thought it was. Now, I give this episode a 7.5. 8 out of 10, fine. 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Episode 4, it really clutched up. I'd give episode 4 like a 9 out of 10. Episode 1, 8.7. Episode 4, 9.1 or 9.2. It was good. It's just like beginning was strong, ending was stronger. The middle just kind of got lost in the sauce. Why was there a whole episode dedicated to Mark losing his V card to a fish? That was weird. Actually, I act like I didn't find that funny. I actually found that pretty funny. But a whole episode? Come on. Another thing that made this season worse is the fact that they no longer do the Invincible title card every time somebody's about to say Invincible, or like the first time somebody says Invincible. They did it for like the first 2 episodes, and then I think on Alan the Alien's episode, I think that was episode 3, right? They said Alan the Alien, and then on episode 4, they put the Invincible title card without anyone saying Invincible. It just randomly showed up. Or not randomly, but like it just showed up without anyone saying Invincible. That actually kind of upset me. That was actually really nice. I always liked the title cards, but I was yapping for another 5 minutes, but my recording ended. I can't believe it did that to me. Anyways, long story short, all I wanted to say was they did my boy Alan dirty, and I don't know why people are calling him a fraud, because you know it was said that he was pretty much one of the strongest creatures in the universe after Viltrumites. Apart from the fact that he was being jumped, he literally looked back at his girl and he realized that if he fought back, he knows he's not going to win, and it's going to end up with them destroying that whole satellite or whatever that was. So obviously he just accepted his fate, because he didn't want his girl to die, and he knew he wouldn't have won anyways. But yeah, they did not have to open up his intestines and pop out his eye socket. They could have just, you know that thing Omni Man does, just chop off their head. But yeah, there's more I want to talk about, but overall, I feel like the season's gonna go very strong from now. I think the worst is already in the past now, and I think from here it's only up. And by the way, I know what Amber did to my boy Invincible, and I'm never gonna forgive her for that. But no spoilers, because this is a spoiler-free channel, 24/7. Never spoiled anything in my life. But anyways, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just end this video here. I'm not gonna do an outro. I'm just gonna leave you guys with this clip of me absolutely demolishing these kids in Fortnite with obviously the Omni Man skin. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the little montage. Montage? Whatever.